We're at Fudeno. We essentially created an AI corporate design suite, right? A lot of people that have started businesses or work in businesses have done this new rebranding thing, or they're at the beginning and they have to work out what logo they have to do with their colors or their typography and all this stuff. And everyone I've spoken to says, oh my goodness, yeah, we spent 5 figures, and it took, in the case of Partech, it took 1.5 years, and it takes so long to do all this stuff. And I was thinking, there's got to be a better way, but a better way in an even more innovative way, because typical logo generators, they do rastered PNGs. You can't use them, you can't blow them up on posters, you can't do anything. So there's 2 main things to Fudeno. First of all is the suite to do all the typography and all the design and all the colors. And the second is teaching LLMs how to draw SVGs. So you can blow them up as large as you like and do whatever you want with them. And so we've gone on this journey in the last 24 hours of both creating this great system that literally anybody can use, and also going through how to do prompt engineering and fine-tuning with our custom Fudeno data set on 4 million rows of SVG data. Yeah? So I'm going to take you through a small demo of our system and also talk you through some of the technical background on how we made this thing come to life. I was going to make this thing regardless of whether I was here or not, and I'm going to keep working on it regardless from here now. Once you've finished the design, I'll go through how to onboard. Basically, it comes out with your logo SVG here and a typography version. And then you also have the complete brand overview and preview with all the typography, and all this is basically programmed in via the LLMs, right? All your information goes in, and then you have options that you can choose for your typography, all your color options, complementary colors, analogous, triadic, everything comes out from here. So how do you get to this point? Essentially, you start from, if I go to this one here, you start from this process at the beginning. So the idea at the beginning is, obviously, no one knows what they want until they see it, right? So you just go, what's your company name? If you don't have one, you're going to have to make one up for right now. So we can say, Peak, my mom has a fitness training business. She has an app, and she basically trains people to stay fit in her cabin in the woods, which is true. And what are our product values? You can select up to 5. You can make your own. Doesn't really matter. She's a very trustworthy person, I think. She's reliable. She's excellent. My mother is awesome. We can continue here. Who are customers? I would say middle-aged people with lots of money. They can afford to pay for personal training. People with lots of money. Nice. And basically what it's going to do is first, it's going to go off to an LLM that basically creates all the color schemes first. And then that sends it to the other 2 agents that do both the typography and the SVG drawing. And so we just generate this branding. And fingers crossed it'll be a half-decent logo, but no worries if it's not, then we can just hit regenerate and make a new one, which is the whole point. So it's going to slowly but surely, and there we go. We've got our logo over here, which is a nice big tree with some eyeballs, and we have our typography here as well. And if we say, I don't want this one, we can choose a different one, and we can go to generate new options, and it will do the whole process all over again. So the idea for me is, look, even if this gets me 60% of the way, I have saved, in the case of Partech, literally 8 months of my life. Wicked. And now I can take this and say, I want you to doll that up, that weird ant with the tree, and I want you to make that into something better. And then also I can take all these typography things, I can copy them, I can paste them, whatever I want to do. And then if you even want to, you can say, I would like to export this design as a PDF. And so you have a complete brand guidelines for the PDF with the brand logo and all the typography and everything you want, and you can send that off to your design, and that's completely awesome. So that's the slow rundown, or very fast rundown of what we've built. There's a lot of technical abstraction that I've done on that. If you want to talk a little bit about your piece, which was around the color schemes, typography, and everything, that would be excellent.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you, Jordan.
Yep.
To give you a quick look into why we're doing this and why the process of onboarding looked the way it looked, essentially our goal is to take the inputs and as much information about your company in order to find the matching typography, the matching colors. You'll probably notice, if you've ever been in the design world, you know that there are certain colors that are associated with certain businesses. There's a reason why your mom's business didn't get a blue color, but IBM might get blue. So we're really looking to find a way to extract the values and essentially what you are doing in order to best focus on representing your company and understanding how to present it. We're also making sure to give you as many options as possible. And more importantly, in the future, what we're really hoping to offer is a full-on system where you do this process, and the moment you click on the button here, you essentially get everything you will ever need to start. That means
Yes.
templates, social media templates, Word templates, like those fancy PowerPoint slides. And essentially our goal is to get you from 0 to 80
Well, yeah,
in about a few minutes.
Pretty much, and also to extend the abilities of the SVG agent, right? Getting LLMs to draw, funnily enough, is not that easy. I thought it was going to be medium easy. It's not that easy. But if you think about it, if you can get SVGs out of an LLM, you can turn it into a whole design suite. Everyone that uses Adobe Illustrator, I pray for you. It's very difficult. Also, you're giving your money away. You can essentially turn it into a text to vector agent that can do many things for many different iconographies, for the whole business, or for just random designs completely. And we were only able to train on 40,000 rows. I got 4 million and a whole bunch of credits, hopefully, that I can use to train the rest of it. And I think we can make something really special in the future as well that can just further the space massively. And that's been. Thank you.